All right, Bobby, you're our intro guy.
Today is a special day, and today is a podcast where we talk about that special day. Hi, I'm Bobby Parker.
And I'm Joey Nickel.
Welcome to Today Is.
All right, welcome to Today Is. We're in a special location again. We are back at the bar in front of the Comedy Zone. We are only one level away from the Comedy Zone.
Right. This is really where my comedy career began, in a bar next to a
comedy club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
We came back to where it all began. We have a special show for you guys today. We have a special guest that is on his way. But I wanted to get started so that we could get the podcast kind of wrapped up before the show starts here in a little bit. A couple things I wanted to say. Okay, I do have. So, in our last episode.
all right.
On our last episode, we talked about, it was Harry Potter's birthday.
Harry Potter's birthday.
We ended up talking a lot about Batman. Do you remember that?
We did, yes.
And I ranked my Batmans, right? The actors who played Batman, I ranked them, and we didn't even mention Christian Bale. He wasn't. We didn't even. I don't know why, but I completely forgot Christian Bale existed, and so I definitely feel. We had somebody comment and say why the heck are you're not even talking about Christian Bale? I would put Christian Bale. I'd probably put him second.
He would be first or second for me.
Yeah, I would say I would rank them. This is my new rankings, my new Batman rankings.
New Batman rankings.
These are my new everybody's been waiting for this. These are my new Batman rankings. Number one, I still am gonna put. I don't even remember what I said last time, but I think I'm still gonna put Michael Keaton as number one.
Yeah, you did have
for nostalgic purposes. Yeah. I don't even think necessarily he's the best Batman. I would say he's my favorite Batman.
Okay.
We'll put it that way. He's my favorite Batman.
And that's really what it's about.
That's really what it's about. And I would say number two, probably Christian Bale. Those movies are great. He's great. All that's good. Number three, Ben Affleck. Number four, what's his name? What's the
Val Kilmer?
No.
George Clooney?
No. The Twilight kid. Who's the Twilight kid?
That's Edward. I don't know.
What's the Twilight kid? Hey, Imre, what's the Twilight kid's name?
I'll find it here.
Man, what is it? Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
His real name. Robert Pattinson I would put as third. Is that third? No, that's fourth.
Fourth, yeah.
Robert Pattinson, and then Adam West, and then Val Kilmer, and then George Clooney. That's my lineup for live action Batman adaptations.
I agree, and the one thing that I want to emphasize is Val Kilmer is definitely over George Clooney.
Yes, I would definitely put Val Kilmer over George Clooney. I think Val Kilmer did a good job. I feel like he would have been a better Batman if he hadn't had such a hard time with Joel Schumacher. Did you ever hear the stories about that?
I haven't heard it, but I knew the movie wasn't.
He had a terrible time with Joel Schumacher, the director, and they butted heads constantly. That's why he wasn't in the next one. That's why it was George Clooney for the next one. But he had a terrible time with Joel Schumacher. It was a really bad experience for him, and so that's why he didn't come back. I feel like Val Kilmer would have been really good if he'd got along with the director more.
Right.
I don't think he was bad, but I think it would have been better if he'd have gone along with the director a little bit more.
I think it was just a bad generation of writing too.
Yeah, that too. Which is crazy because I already feel like they did well with Batman 1989. And then they still did well with Batman Returns, but it was a little gruesome for my liking.
Yeah.
But I feel like they were finally taking superhero movies seriously, and it's like this was a serious story. I feel like they were well-written stories. And then it was like, nah, never mind. We're going to go back to being idiots, and we're going to go back to writing stupid stories. Now, that being said, watching Batman and Robin as an adult is a very different experience than watching it it's a different experience than remembering it as a teenager or as a kid. I think it was a teenager when it came out. Like remembering it as a young adult, I'm like, that was a stupid movie. That's the worst of the Batman movies. Watching it now as a 26-year-old, I think that it is an homage to the Adam West Batman. That, in my opinion,
Okay.
like it is the Bill Dozier Batman. Like that's what he's doing in it. I mean, it's campy and it's ridiculous, but it's like, well, Joel Schumacher is trying to be campy and ridiculous. I don't think they should have done it.
Right.
But looking at it of the lens through, this is now we're back to Adam West Batman. He's doing Adam West is what he's doing. He doesn't even change his voice to be Batman. It's just George Clooney as Bruce Wayne and George Clooney as Batman, which is what Adam West did. Adam West didn't change his voice to be Batman.
Right.
And I think it's the same thing. And they have the Bat credit card it's supposed to be dumb. My biggest complaint about it isn't even Batman. My biggest complaint about that movie isn't Batman. It's the misutilization of Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. If I'm casting perfect Mr. Freeze, even now, the Terminator, of course, you cast the Terminator as that is the perfect casting for Mr. Freeze, and they completely ruined him in that movie. He should have been the Terminator in that movie as Mr. Freeze, but instead they made him like lively, like he was telling really bad jokes, which keep the bad jokes. Keep the bad jokes, have him deliver them as if he's the Terminator, how the Terminator would deliver it, and now it's funny. Like, keep the bad, like, everybody freeze, when he gets in, like, or chill out, man, or whatever. Like, keep that, but have him deliver it like he's the Terminator, and you've got the perfect Mr. Freeze. I think you have a great Mr. Freeze.
Okay. That's
the most annoying thing about that movie is Mr. Freeze is ridiculous in it, and not in a good way.
Yeah, I can say I saw that movie once and just
I today would cast Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. That is not a miss as for casting. I would cast Danny DeVito as the Penguin today. I think that was a perfect casting. I just didn't like that they turned him into kind of a monster, like a weird.
Yeah,
like he's a gangster. Like the perfect Penguin representation in the new movie, except they had to find a beautiful man and make him ugly. That's my biggest complaint about that.
I know that's your biggest complaint.
That's my complaint across the board. Whenever that happens, it's like you couldn't have just found an ugly guy.
These beautiful people are stealing our roles.
Yes,
that's
they're
what
stealing our jobs. And it's like Danny DeVito was perfect for that role. They didn't need to turn him into
a talented little ugly monster.
Yes, he would have been great. Perfect Penguin casting. Perfect Penguin casting, Danny DeVito, but not the monster. As a mob boss, cast him as the Penguin, the mob boss. Perfect casting. Arnold Schwarzenegger, perfect casting for that. Jack Nicholson, not perfect casting for Joker, but amazing. Right. Loved it. I loved that version of the Joker, but I would not have cast him as the Joker.
Now I'm just imagining the cast of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia as Batman.
The Batman cast.
Yes,
who are you casting as Batman? Mac?
I think Mac.
Mac is the one with the physique.
Mac has to be Batman.
He's got to be Batman, and Charlie's Robin.
Charlie, I think is
or the Joker.
Or
no.
Dennis.
Dennis is the Joker.
Dennis has probably got to be
the Joker.
The Joker. I think Charlie might be Commissioner Gordon.
That would be the hilarious casting. That would be the best for comedic purposes. I think him as Commissioner Gordon would be great. And what? D is Catwoman,
or Batgirl,
or Batgirl.
Yeah. Yeah, but that works for Poison Ivy also.
Or Poison
works.
Ivy.
Yeah, because she's always trying to kiss guys. And, and they
that's true.
But there's not a good bird one for.
Right, there's not a good bird villain.
Yeah.
For her to be except Penguin.
Yeah,
But definitely. I think Mac is Batman, even though he'd be an idiot.
Yeah,
he's Batman, and Dennis is definitely a villain. He's got to be a villain, and it's probably the Joker. I can't imagine maybe the Riddler, but I think the Joker.
Maybe,
it's got to be the Joker.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna introduce your guest.
Oh yes.
Your long-awaited special guest that we've teased, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the podcast, Imre. Oh, I forgot how to say your last name. Hold on, let me see if I can remember. Imre Mehesz. I can't remember how to do the rest of it. Mehesz.
Mehesz.
Imre Mehesz. Was that closer? Imre Mehesz. I can't remember.
My level is good.
Oh, here, let me adjust that there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now talk.
Check on the levels.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You guys recording in the dark.
You are all leveled up.
It's just dark in here. We couldn't get the lights to get any brighter.
You turn it on?
No, I upped the exposure on my camera, so it should look okay.
Yeah.
It'll just look washed out behind us,
Yes.
which is fine. We don't want to see those guys.
No, I know.
Yeah, I'm good with that. How are you doing, Imre?
Good, pretty good. Sorry I was late. But
No, that's
that's
fine.
right.
Jacksonville traffic.
Well, welcome to the show. We've been on the show before. You were here on Soup Day.
Yes, Soup Day. I keep rewatching it because I miss the soups. So
Oh, they were quite good.
yes.
I have a new appreciation for lentils.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
use
soups
lentils
were
in a
good.
lot of things. I actually made hummus recently with lentils. So it's like
Instead of chickpeas?
No,
or
chickpeas
and lentils.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good.
Lentils have a higher protein count, right?
Higher than chickpeas.
Yeah.
But not individually.
No, but
But
like
yeah, probably.
you're making
probably.
hummus a little bit healthier, like a little bit. Like it's not bad for you, but adding protein would be awesome.
Yeah. Next I want to try black beans because I like black beans. a
Oh,
lot.
yeah,
Or
black-
red beans. Yeah. I
Black
love
bean
those.
hummus? Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Black bean hummus.
Black bean hummus. That would be good.
Black bean or red bean hummus.
Listen, I'm sorry. I think it tastes good, but chocolate hummus is an
I tried
abomination.
it. Yeah,
I don't
tried
think
it,
it's
it
bad,
didn't
but
work.
it's like you can't do chocolate. I mean, that's like I think that's racist to do chocolate. I mean, honestly, that's like
Well, if you eat it with a banana, sure.
chocolate hummus. Like
No, seriously, that's
it's-
how I eat it.
It's a slap in the
like it.
face to all hummus makers. Every culture
I
that
don't
makes
like
hummus, I feel like that's in our political climate right now. You are basically saying I hate all Palestinians if you make chocolate hummus.
Yeah, because there's a well-known bias with Palestinians and chocolate.
No, but the hummus, you're ruining hummus. Like
Yeah, right,
you're,
right. No, I
you're,
understand
You're
what you're trying to
you're abominizing hummus, and now you've offended all Palestinians by making chocolate hummus.
So what's your favorite flavor then?
Of hummus?
Yeah. I like plain hummus, honestly, but I mix stuff in there.
I like cotton candy hummus. No, I'm just kidding. What if I were like, you can't make chocolate hummus? Cotton candy hummus, now, on the other hand.
I like mixing mine with Smarties.
But
I mean, I like a heavy olive hummus.
Oh,
Like,
okay. I'm not an olive guy. I
there should be olive oil in it already,
Yes,
but
yes.
like I like they make a kind where it's like chopped up olives in it too,
Right.
and I like that a lot.
I tried olives when I was about 18 the first time, and I haven't tried them again since.
Now,
I just
green
don't like
olives,
them.
I should point
Green-
out,
green
not
olive.
not black olives.
That's
those
I also
wouldn't
don't
work
like
in
those
hummus.
either on pizzas or whatever.
I do like black olives too, but I know a lot of people don't. My wife does not like olives of any kind.
Is there any difference between the taste
Yes.
of green?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Green
Yes.
olives and black olives taste very different.
Oh, okay.
And they very rarely green olives are usually jarred, and black olives are canned.
So
interesting.
they're the same kind of olive. They're just treated differently.
Yes.
So
Oh, okay. So it's the process that
Yeah.
makes it
green olives are picked earlier, and that's why they're green. I don't know.
I think black olives are treated with a lye.
And that's what makes them black.
Oh.
Yeah, and,
Oh.
and it's also
Well, here's the thing, though.
preservative.
You can get green olives canned.
Yeah.
Did you know that? And you can get green olives canned, and they taste similar to black olives, but they've got a much lighter taste to them. The jarred ones are pickled. No,
No.
there's something.
I don't know.
It depends on the olives.
Depends on the olive.
There are pickled olives. There are just plain olive. I'm not a huge olive guy,
Yeah, I mean,
but
yeah.
I've have
Like
had
you get a
them,
jarred
so-
olive, it has more of a tart taste to it. Also, there's like Spanish olives. There's the clamato. No, that's a drink. That's clam juice and tomato juice.
The Kalamata.
Kalamata? Is that something like that? Yeah. Those are good. I like all olives. I'm
Good,
an olive
you're
guy.
inclusive.
I am inclusive. I like black olives. I like green olives. I will eat any kind of olive.
I dislike Caucasian olives.
We all should. I like olives, and I like olives on pizza. I like black olives on pizza. I like green olives on pizza. I like olives with pimentos in them. I like olives. I like olives with. Have you ever had olives stuffed with blue cheese? Those are delicious.
Oh wow!
Blue cheese stuffed olives. Those are good.
Wait, how big is the hole on an olive? It's very tiny. So it just.
Well, it just depends on the
blue
olive. You get a
cheese
bigger
crumb?
olive. Have you ever seen those giant olives?
No.
They make olives like this big.
Oh wow!
And then they stuff it with blue cheese.
And by they're just grown.
Yeah.
So there's the normal size of the olive.
God
Okay.
makes them that big.
No, I've never. I haven't had olives in like 30 years. It's not something I eat.
Yeah.
You can go. You gotta go to. Well, I mean, I'm not. You don't have to if you don't like olives, but
The Olive Garden. I know.
You go to the Olive Garden. It's a garden of olives. No, you know what's funny? Never had olives at the Olive Garden. But no, that's not true. I think they put them on the salad. Yeah, they put them on the salad.
I only eat like the breadsticks and
Yeah,
soup.
I know. Me too. It's like breadsticks and soup. But they have at Fresh Market. You know Fresh Market?
Yeah, of course.
They have an olive bar. So they just have like a whole thing of different kind of olives.
Yeah.
So they have giant ones with blue cheese. They have, black ones. They have green ones. They have They have like purple ones. They have all kinds of olives.
Okay, Bobby, do you go to the Fresh Market?
Occasionally.
All right. Is it me or it just smells weird in there? Like every time I go to
Smells weird, like bad, or like what do you mean?
It's just an off smell. There's a.
I think it's.
Fresh Market here somewhere.
I think it's lack of preservatives.
Yeah,
it could be. Every time I walk in there,
like, well,
I don't want to
barrels.
I don't want to eat anything.
There's also barrels of, grain and stuff. Like it's going to add to the smell for sure.
I don't know. It smells off.
Like they've got ergot.
I'd rather go to Walmart. You know what I mean?
Very good desserts at Fresh Market.
Oh, they're
very
phenomenal,
good desserts.
Oh, really?
Yes, I would recommend getting a dessert.
I don't like sweets that much.
So here's
good bakery. They have a good bakery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What I go to the Fresh Market for is like when we're doing like a cookout or something where I'm going for like a nice piece of meat.
Yes.
Or like
they have good meats there. Yeah, for sure.
Or like a custom slice of meat, or like a really good like dessert for like the family, like a cake or something like that. That I'm not gonna make. Like, it's perfect for cookouts, like special occasion. Kind of food.
All right.
That's where I
consider it. I reconsider going to the Fresh Market.
I love it. I love their chicken salad's very good, and if you buy a pound of chicken salad, you get a 4-pack of croissants to go with it for free.
That's insanity.
It's great.
A pound of chicken. Who eats a pound of chicken?
Well, yeah, a family of 5.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I live by myself.
You're thinking, of course.
Four sandwiches.
Now, that being
That's
said,
man.
that being said, I get 2 pounds, and one of those pounds is for me. So it is a lot easier to eat a pound of chicken salad than you might think. Especially when you got a 4-pack of croissants.
Here's my limit. I can eat the same food for about 3 days, but that's it. After that,
if it
doesn't
takes
matter.
you 3 days to eat a pound of chicken salad, we have nothing in common.
Okay, how much? How much is a pound?
A pound is not that much. It's
only
is it bigger than
ounces.
Is it bigger than his cup?
It's bigger than this cup, but not much.
Are you serious? I eat this for like 2 days. I would eat this half of it one day, the other half from the next. All right, whatever. And that's just my question. All right, cool.
This is why you listen. Welcome to our podcast, Olive Talk with Imre. Olive Talk with Imre. Actually, today's topic is what are we at now? We're at 19 minutes. So this is what. So I let Bobby texted me the time to let me know when to put the graphic up. So at 19 minutes, we'll put the graphic up. Today is National Pickleball Day. National Pickleball Day.
Pickleball.
And
I did bring a pickleball.
I've actually never seen a pickleball. This is the first
that
time
is
I've
a
seen
pickle.
This is
it's actually a pro.
and it's green,
It's a
and that's why it's called pickleball.
It could be.
It looks like a sphere pickle. Actually,
There are other colors, but I like the green one because you can see it.
That is not why it is called pickleball. I've done research this week.
Oh, you actually did research for this
I
topic.
actually did research.
I know the rumor. It's okay. You tell it, Bobby,
Right,
and
right.
I will correct you if you're wrong.
Today is National Pickleball Day. We brought Imre on because he is in a pickleball league, right? You're in a league.
Sure, a league of my own.
You're in a yes. Emory is the ranked number 1 in the state of Florida in the sport of pickleball
for comedians,
for immigrant comedians.
Actually, all right, whatever. I'm not gonna name drop, but
so pickleball was invented in Bainbridge Island, Washington. It's like Seattle, Washington.
Wait, really?
That area, yes.
Oh.
In the 1960s, 1965 to be precise. It was invented as a children's game, like for kids to do like during gym and stuff like that. And so basically, because of that, we've got grunge music.
Yeah.
And the Twilight series.
Yeah.
Because that's the people who grew up there, and Starbucks.
wow!
Because like all of those things basically happened right after pickleball.
And Jets, what is it? The Supersonic Jets. That's why they're the Seattle Supersonics.
Well,
okay.
That's why they were.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
They're not anymore, huh?
Yeah.
They're the Krakens.
They're the Oklahoma Thunder.
Oh, they came. But who's in Seattle now?
Oh,
The Krakens. No, that's the hockey team.
yeah. Yeah.
Wait, is there no Seattle team anymore? Seattle basketball team?
Not for basketball, no.
Yeah. R.I.P. Seattle Supersonics.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've just found out the news.
It's really funny because as a foreigner, every time somebody talks about sports, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
You got to listen. You say you're a foreigner.
I am a
but
foreigner.
You have lived here for
I know, it doesn't matter.
60 years.
And
you're an American citizen.
Yeah, I am
You
an
should have
American citizen.
assimilated by now. Isn't that part of the
I don't know
naturalization
about sports.
process?
we brought you on for a sports
I know,
talk
that's
episode.
This is a sports-related episode.
That's what I wanted to say. I only care about 2 sports. It's pickleball and
midget wrestling.
Ping pong. No. Midget wrestling.
All right. So, as far as the name for pickleball, and this is the one that's the big contention, they don't know.
They don't know why it's called pickleball?
They don't know why it's called pickleball. There are a couple different theories. One, the people who invented it had a dog named Pickles.
Yes.
So they're like, hey, it might be because of that. Also, because one of the people who invented it said like some offhand comment about it looked like the pickle crew from like a boat, which like makes sense for like
boaters,
like people who do crew, like rowing, I guess. And the other one was it was also like kind of taken to Hawaii at the same time, and they called it puka ball, which means a ball with holes in it.
That makes sense.
And then it was like, hey, puka, they kind of transmorphed into pickle.
Nice.
So it probably started as a slang term, and then it just became known as the term.
Yeah.
Like soccer. That's why it's called soccer.
Yes.
That's a slang term. I have a pickle to pick with England.
Okay.
Because England makes fun of us for calling it soccer, and everywhere else in the world calls it football, right?
Yeah.
Well, we call it soccer because when they brought it to the United States, they were calling it soccer. That's a term they came up with in Europe because it was associations football is what it was called, and
you gotta spell it.
Soccer was short for ASOC.
ASOC.
Yeah. ASOC football. And it's because they called everything football back then. That's why. It's like rugby was called football.
Yeah.
There was an Australian version that they called football. Everything was called football. So to differentiate, they started calling it because of rules. They're like, we want everybody to know these are the rules we're playing. That was association rules soccer. And so then, or association rules football. So then they started calling it ASOC for short, and then soccer. It's British people love slang. Like that's like they have a whole identities based on slang, and so it became soccer. Well, then they started calling rugby football just rugby, and and other things, and so they just eventually just started calling it football. Like that sport was just called football in England, and then we kept calling it soccer, and now they make fun of us.
Well, yeah, because it's a foot and ball. Like it completely makes sense. So
Yeah,
American football makes no sense to me because it's not a ball, and feet are
very
used.
important.
Well, you have to run, but other than
yeah, I mean it'd be pretty hard to play without feet.
It's called a game of inches, and if you have 12 inches, you have a foot. Okay,
Yeah, that is
it's
true.
Football,
It is called football. However, they do use yards to measure.
which are 3 feet.
Yes. But yeah, so anyway.
All right, so wait. So one addition to Bobby. So the dog story, because I just learned this about 2 weeks ago. So the dog story, the dog was named Pickles after the game. Because the dog was kept chasing the ball, so they just named him. And they were playing the game, so they just named the dog Pickles.
All right.
That's what I heard. I don't know.
This is the first time I've held a pickleball. I did not know it was hard.
It is pretty hard.
I thought it was.
I hit myself in the mouth by myself accidentally last week, and it still hurts.
What were you doing?
I was trying to hit the ball back. I will give you a paddle in a second once we stop talking.
Yeah? I'll give you a paddle.
This is a different kind of podcast.
I have other jokes that I could say right now, but this is a family-friendly podcast.
We're about to blur some things, kids.
Here's the thing. Yeah, I had no idea. I thought it was like in my head this whole time I've been thinking it was some sort of like rubber ball, some sort of like racquetball derivative or something.
If you get hit by a racquetball, you will know it for weeks.
Well,
this one is not that bad, but
because I'm sure it goes way slower than a racquetball because of the holes, right?
Yeah,
like
and it's bigger. The racquetball is smaller.
Yeah,
I also like
racquetballs. I for 1 week I did a racquetball class in college, and it didn't work with. I had another class I wanted to take, and it didn't work with my schedule, so I didn't end up. I dropped it, but racquetballs they go real fast. Racquetball is a tough sport.
Yeah.
So I did not realize that they are hard. I mean, it's a giant ping pong ball.
Pretty much with holes.
It's a mix between a ping pong and a wiffle.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. It's kind of like a ping pong ball and a wiffle ball. Although there are some ping pong balls that have holes in them.
I was not aware of that.
Even the small ones, yeah.
Not in like any league.
Not in any leagues. Well, no, outdoor ping pong is supposed to be played with holes.
What?
Yeah. Outdoor ping pong.
I'm going to have to read the international rules for that.
No, there are outdoor
You should not play ping pong outside, first of all.
Well, yeah, that's your first mistake is playing. Yeah. It's because the holes help with wind.
No, that makes sense.
It's too much wind resistance, so they do make a ping pong ball. If you go find one right now, you could probably go to like a sporting goods store. If they have them, if you find a ping pong ball with holes, it'll say outdoor ping pong ball.
I have never seen a ping pong ball in holes, and I play ping pong every week. So.
Well, you should go on a cruise.
Their
ping pong tables are outside.
As a man who owns a ping pong table and often puts it outdoors, I've never had a ball with holes in it. Well, and now I will be on the lookout.
You should get one, so it doesn't go flying off the ship.
Yeah.
That's what
okay, that makes complete sense, for sure.
So it doesn't get caught up in the wind and go flying off the ship. I will say I am not a fan of ping pong balls with holes because I feel like it has a little less bounce than a regular ping pong ball.
How small are the holes?
Smaller than the ball.
I would say relative to. I mean, you could Google it probably. I would say probably relative to this, but
very similar. Wow.
Very similar setup.
Huh, interesting.
But I'm sure that's why the holes exist, so that for wind resist or to cut down on wind resistance.
Probably, yeah.
But what was I going to say? Oh yeah. So anyway, how long have you been a professional pickleball player?
So I picked it up about 3 years ago. I never even heard about this game.
I never heard about it.
3 years ago.
Me too. I think most of us, of this country, had not heard about it until about 3 years ago.
Yeah. So a little bit more of that history. It became one of the fastest growing sports in the country in 2017. In 2019, 2 professional leagues were created, but it didn't really hit the mainstream until about 2020, 21.
Sure.
And oddly enough, a TV show, Tacoma FD, has an early episode about it because they're based where pickleball comes from,
sure.
which is why everyone's like, why do they have a pickleball episode out so early, into this craze?
Yeah.
That is great.
Because they probably made it before the craze, and
for sure,
because it was a local thing. To them, it was just a local sport.
Yeah,
I was one of the youngest people to play this.
Yeah, it definitely is a sport for old people,
but not anymore. So if you go out now, it's a lot of young people.
Young for you, or
no, just young in general. My son plays with me, and he's 14. So
I have heard it is a very good father-son athletic
bonding
thing because and I think the reason why is because you try to go play baseball with your son and it's like you realize you're too old and then but you're like you can keep up with pickleball.
Or you realize you're a foreigner and you never played baseball in your life. Well, I did play softball with you guys.
You played.
I played softball.
Does your son play baseball?
Yeah, he's a big baseball guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He's in baseball.
Oh.
He's baseball himself.
See, this is great. You're a foreigner, came to America. Your son loves baseball. I'm American. I live here. My son loves soccer.
That is funny.
Yeah, it's like, hey, what do you love? I'm gonna go the opposite direction. Like, and it's not like I don't like soccer. It's just I don't know it. Like,
Yeah.
so, like
I'm American, and I played baseball and football, and a little bit of basketball. And my son likes computer programming, so I cannot talk any of my kids into being on a team. They just won't. They don't want to do it. And the oldest, I got him to play football for one season, and I thought he liked it. Like he was like getting into it. He had fun. Like I remember his first game, it was kind of cold, so I bought him like long socks to wear and a hoodie to wear under his jersey, and he thought that was cool because it matched his jersey. And then at the end of the season, I was like, all right, so we signing up next year? He's like, no, that was terrible. I hated it. Okay.
Yeah.
But you paid for it, Dad, so
Yeah, I know.
pretend I enjoyed it.
Maybe. Yeah, that could have been it. But I thought he loved it. Like, I thought he was like really having a good time. And then turns out he hated that. He hated playing it. But like he's actually very athletic. Like luckily inherited some athleticism from both sides of the family. I played sports all through high school. His mom played sports also. His brothers are very athletic too. One of his brother-in-laws, one of his uncles. No, my brothers. No.
Gotcha.
My wife's brothers, my brother-in-laws, his uncles. One of them was a very big soccer player and lacrosse player, like all-state ranked, stuff like that. Really good, athletic and everything. And he's inherited some of that hand-eye coordination, but I cannot get him. Like we play baseball together, but I cannot get him to join a team. I don't know why. He just has no interest. None of the kids want to join a team.
Interesting. I mean, my son loves team sports. My daughter, not so much. She doesn't really like sports.
Well, she's a girl, so. No, I mean, I would love it if I had a daughter that wanted to play sports.
Yeah,
I just want one of. I would
want
somebody to play sports, and none of them will.
No,
But-
it is really cool when I play, pickleball with my son, and we go out on the courts, and you meet a lot of people.
Yeah.
So this is a very community sport. Usually 4 people play, and it's just a lot of fun. And you play for an hour, and I always injure myself. Pickleball is one of those sports that I injured myself the most.
Now, pickleball.
So be careful, guys.
Yeah, how do you injure yourself?
Yeah,
Just from reaching too much, or what?
This time,
overstretching?
3 weeks ago, I did reach too much, and my back just locked up.
Okay.
It still hurts. But 2 years ago, so I played for a year almost every day. Like I was missing meetings because I play in the morning, and I messed up my Achilles tendon. And I went to the doctor, and they were like, it's about 2 years before you can play again. I'm like, you're joking. And he said, well, the best case scenario, a year. So I took a year off, and then I got back into it. But it still hurts. So and when I went into the ER, the lady was like, what happened? I'm like, I was playing pickleball. And she was like, yeah, everybody else. So, everybody else shows up at the...
Yep, we've been seeing the pickleball injuries coming in.
Yeah,
So be careful.
Lots of Achilles tendons, lots of hips.
Yes.
So now I'll tell you everything I know about pickleball, and it won't take very long.
Okay.
The balls have holes in them. That's what I know now.
Yep.
I just found that out.
Yes.
We'll go in reverse chronological order. The balls have holes in them, and they're hard, and sometimes green and sometimes yellow. That's the first. Then it is played on a quarter tennis court. Is that right?
Approximately.
A quarter of a tennis court?
Well, I would say like maybe a half a tennis. Like the entire court is roughly like a half a tennis court.
Half a tennis court size?
Yes, both sides, yes.
And then you use a paddle and a ball.
Yes, it is the paddle.
That is the extent of my pickleball knowledge.
All right.
Yep. So
that's fair enough.
It has a lot of the same rules as badminton and ping pong or table tennis. It has some of the same rules.
Well, the rules are insane. I don't think people would understand the rules if they are not playing the game.
Probably.
You have 3 numbers. Well, when you play doubles, but you have 3 numbers, and it's just insane. You gotta play it, and after the first couple of hours, you will pick up the rules.
Yeah, and I know if it's in the kitchen, it's got to bounce.
Yep. The kitchen is a big playing area.
Kitchen's a big deal.
Yep, it's a big deal.
What?
You got it.
Yes.
Wait, there's food?
It's pickles,
All right,
man.
this is my sport. This is my
pickles,
sport
Joe.
now.
There's a kitchen in there.
You got to eat?
Yep.
This is the first time I'm realizing that the paddles they're not rackets.
No, but they do have
Yeah.
skulls on them.
They have what?
Well, this one, that's why I bought this one, because it has a skull on it.
Yeah.
These
But
are
I didn't know they didn't have they weren't wired rackets. They're actual
They are,
paddles.
if you, it's kind of dark in here, but if you hold up the pedal, you can see like a honeycomb kind of shape sometimes. I don't know if you can see it on the, I just got that pedal like 3 weeks ago. It's Ben John's, one of the best.
I think you're just thinking about food.
But anyway, these are both modified pedals. You guys see the edges? I put lead, I think it's called lead for the weight.
Okay.
So
You wanted it to be heavier?
Yes, because the sweet spot of the pedal is like roughly a little bit bigger than a quarter in the middle, and if you put these weights on it, in theory, it extends it a little bit, but I don't know by how much.
All right.
Oh,
So the idea is to hit it in the sweet spot, so you have a little bit more.
So you're already
control.
cheating.
Yep. It is not cheat. I don't think it's considered cheat. I just play on the streets. I'm a street pickleball guy. I'm not like a professional.
Street pickleball.
But I have seen professional games in Daytona,
Yeah.
and it was really cool. Like it's a lot of fun.
So okay. Do you hit it, does it hit the ground or you hit it back and forth?
Depends.
When you serve, that's what Bobby said. It's like ping pong or tennis, actually, also. But it has to bounce. When you serve, it has to bounce twice. Once on the opposite side and once on your side. After that, you can hit it anyway.
And you
without
have to
bouncing.
serve underhanded, correct?
Kind of, yes. They just changed the rule like last year, I think.
Okay.
So you can't really spin the ball. You can't really spin with the pedal when you serve.
Too many old people are breaking their wrists.
I guess. I don't know. Because you can have crazy advantage if you can spin it. But, on the streets, whatever, everybody plays really. Some of these pedals are illegal, actually, this year for whatever reason.
Wait, so how does it work? So, okay, let's say I put these tables like this to simulate a court. I did not.
Okay.
So let's say you serve it.
Yeah,
Let's say
serve.
I gotta get.
Okay, so you guys play on these two
Okay, if
tables.
I'm playing, let's say this is
Here
the
is
court.
the net.
Here's
Here's
the
the
net.
net.
The net is on the ground, right? Like
Yes,
tennis?
that touches the ground.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's say I serve it. It hits your court.
Yes,
And then comes
behind
back.
the kitchen. You cannot hit it in the kitchen.
What's the kitchen?
I'm getting way too
Wait,
too much in the weeds.
First, let me do this first. So you hit it and it bounces, and then it bounces on your side, and you hit it again, and then does it bounce before you hit it?
After that, it doesn't have to bounce anymore. It's just
but what if it does bounce?
It's okay. You can bounce it and
Because
hit
in
it back.
tennis it doesn't have to bounce either.
Yeah. So it's similar to tennis, but ping pong it has to bounce every
But
time.
it can
This-
bounce once. What if it bounces twice?
That's already fault. Like it's already.
So
not good.
it can bounce once before you hit it.
Yes, it can bounce. It can bounce once, but it doesn't have to after the serving is done.
Okay, but it cannot bounce twice.
No.
Okay, so like tennis, like
Yes.
ping pong.
Yeah. No, ping pong it must bounce. Ping pong must
well, no, it
bounce.
doesn't.
Yeah, in America, no, I'm just kidding. It
No,
must bounce. The
well,
ping
you can
pong
hit
must
it without
bounce.
bouncing.
No,
Why not?
I don't. That's the rule. I don't.
I think you can hit it without bouncing.
No, you can't.
It's supposed to strike.
It
the
has
table.
to bounce.
Has to bounce on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to bounce on your side before you hit it in ping
No,
pong?
no. Oh, ping pong
That's
before
what
you
I'm
hit
saying.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
It has to bounce every time.
You can't, like, if it's coming at you and it hasn't hit your table yet, you can't hit it.
No, and you have to duck like in the Matrix because you don't want the ball to hit you.
Then how do you do those slammer hits? Like, you know what I'm talking about in ping
you
pong?
wait until it bounces and then you hit it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, in ping pong, you usually,
I think
there's a lot of out of bounds in ping pong, so like there's a lot that plays into it a lot, so you probably wouldn't want to hit it anyway.
You're right.
If it's not bounced yet.
Yeah.
But I know in tennis, I see people hit it before it bounces.
Tennis you
I
can
don't
hit
think
it.
it has to bounce before
No.
you hit it.
Tennis no.
So, because I've seen people do that as a and then it to try to get a point,
Right. So pickleball, it does not have to bounce, but it can
But
after
it
the
can
serving
bounce
is done.
after the serve.
Yeah.
And the kitchen.
And
So
you
the
have
kitchen-
to eat a hot dog.
Yes, you have
in
to
the
eat a hot
kitchen.
dog
You have to
every
cook
time.
one, apparently.
The kitchen is they call it the no play area. So technically, so people don't get disadvantage because of speed or whatever. They have this rule. There is an area called the kitchen. You cannot. It has to bounce in there. You cannot just hit it. So if you're standing by the line, there is line. I wish I
Oh,
draw
so
like a
if
map.
so, let's say the ball is coming. So let's say these lines here are
Okay,
the kitchen.
that's perfect. That's a perfect.
So let's say the
example.
ball is in this area. You can't hit it yet.
You are standing here. You can't
Until
just
it
slam it
bounces.
down until it bounces
Okay.
in that
the kitchen area.
Yeah.
Now, if it passes the kitchen area without
You can
bouncing,
hit it.
you can hit it.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so you can't just stand at the net and
Right.
slam
And
it,
slam
in,
it, yeah.
into people.
Okay,
It,
that makes sense.
it turns it into more of a game of strategy and like moving back and forth.
Now, are all pickleball games doubles or is it singles?
No,
too?
there are singles, but I played singles maybe 7 times in my
But
entire.
most people play doubles.
It's insane. Like singles is just almost as bad as tennis. That's why I don't play tennis. It's a lot of running. I don't like running.
Oh, I
So
know.
I'm like-
I know. Tennis, singles tennis is. I haven't played singles tennis since I was single. But like doubles tennis,
Just by
is
yourself
much,
against
yeah,
the wall.
yeah. Doubles tennis is much better. Like because
I-
then you can kind of
Yeah.
because you share the court. It's
Right.
half the distance.
I enjoy playing pickleball. Ping pong, I like to play by myself, like against an opponent. I don't like doubles that much. It's a completely different sport.
Doubles ping pong is tougher because you're trying to share that table.
And you have to. It's a
Yeah.
So it rotates over.
Right.
who
That's
is
right.
hitting
You
it.
have to. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
Because
yeah.
pickleball, anybody can hit the ball.
Yeah.
There is
Same
no
with
rule.
tennis. You
Okay.
don't have to trade off in
Right.
tennis. Although there could be different rules. But whenever I play doubles tennis, you don't have to. You can. Anybody can hit it. And
Right.
If it's on your side, you hit it. If it's on their side, you hit it. Also based on Wii Sports.
Yeah,
I owe your knowledge about tennis.
Yeah.
is amazing.
it just has to be served.
Yeah. The
Appropriately.
serve is
The-
different. Yes.
the serve
Once
is
you
the
serve
important
it,
thing.
yes, it has to be served to the diagonal
No,
opponent.
that's same in pickleball. You
Okay.
gotta serve
Diagonal.
diagonally.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I think even on singles, I'm not up to par on singles games because I don't play it.
So now, is the ball going slower than a tennis ball? Because it is lighter.
Yes.
It is. It has to go slower. Yeah.
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 Now I just try to imagine a tennis game that I've seen because I have not played tennis. I tried to play maybe once or twice, but it's just not my game. It's just too much running, and I'm like, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
good.
rough. Tennis is rough.
Yeah.
My wife played tennis, and it's a pretty rough sport. It's, That's why it's like female tennis players are some of the best female athletes.
Oh, sure.
Like they're in great shape usually.
Right.
Female tennis players,
And
male
you
tennis
have
players
you have
too,
to
but
be. You have to be.
Yeah, but
Oh,
yeah, you
the-
have to be.
Their quick twitch muscles
Yeah.
are amazing,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
crazy. Reaction time.
Right.
That's why, like, and you can watch tennis. Like, tennis is one of those sports where I don't feel like I don't feel like there's that big a difference between male and female tennis. Like when you watch it, it's
really?
like, yeah, like to me when I watch tennis, like I watch Olympic tennis.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
like watch the U.S. Open or anything like that, or like the or Wimbledon much. And my mom used to like tennis, so I used to follow like Andre Agassi and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And,
He is a pickleball player now.
oh yeah,
A bunch of bunch
that
of
seems
the,
unfair.
bunch of the old tennis players turned
One of the
into
greatest
pickleball
tennis players of all time now plays
Yeah.
pickleball.
He's
Yeah.
not that good, I think.
Oh really?
I don't know.
Well,
No, I
he's
don't know.
old now.
Yeah.
but
I hate to bring this up
John
on
McEnroe, he was a
Pickleball
big tennis
Day,
player.
but bringing up other paddle sports, I've heard of another sport called paddleball.
Yes, so that's a new thing. It's even newer than pickleball, and I saw it, but I didn't get into it.
Wait,
okay.
but I thought paddleball. No, I think I played paddleball.
This is I think a different version. I know the
Because
name.
there's an old paddleball, right? That you
I-
play
Oh,
inside,
okay.
maybe?
I thought so. Like we had
Oh.
a gym thing.
Yeah, right? I think I played paddleball in gym.
paddleball, but I've
Yeah.
heard this described, and it was more similar to tennis and pickleball. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know because I was already in love with pickleball, and when
Right.
this game came along, I'm like, yeah, whatever, it's a knockoff or a copycat or whatever.
yeah.
So I didn't really care about
I thought paddleball was So when I was a kid, paddleball was like racquetball, but you played with a paddle, and it was a different ball. So you played indoors against, like, you know how racquetball you play. It's like it looks like a tennis racket, but it's short. You ever played racquetball?
Of course, I played racquetball all the time, like many years ago, and for the life of me, I cannot remember if it has strings in it or it doesn't.
It does. It's called racquetball. It's a racket.
Okay.
It has
Yeah. Now I remember. It's a smaller
version
racket.
of a tennis racket.
Yes.
In fact, some kids' tennis leagues will use racquetball.
Oh, okay. I mean, that
rackets
makes sense.
because they're small. Yeah, because they're smaller. So you have racquetball is that, and it's usually played indoors. You can play it outdoors, but it's usually played indoors. But then I thought paddleball was similar, but you play with a paddle instead. Or am I thinking of squash?
It could be
squash.
So all these things are similar and have similar names, but I
think
I
I'm
don't
thinking
know.
of squash, and I think that some people used to call it paddleball. I think that's what it is.
Maybe. I don't even.
Squash, I think, is like racquetball, but played with a paddle.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
All right. I didn't know the difference. I definitely heard of squash. It was they came in together in Hungary, I think, squash and racquetball, and I played racquetball, I feel like.
Okay. Racquetball, I think, is more intense.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely
The
very
balls are
intense.
going a lot faster.
Yeah, you can get your teeth knocked out.
This sounds like a joke, and I promise it's not. I think squash is a more British version because I remember like watching a TV show and movie and the guys being like, "Oh, we're going to go play some squash." And it's just
Maybe it's more European squash.
Yeah, I think it was like that was the gentleman's game in England, and other games kind of.
I bet squash and racquetball have really taken a hit since pickleball. I bet.
Oh, I'm pretty sure all paddle sports.
Yeah, I bet.
Like tennis for sure. Like tennis people hate pickleball.
Yeah,
and
because
vice versa.
and you go to tennis courts and there'll be signs up that say absolutely no pickleball.
Yeah.
Like it'll say these courts are for
Absolutely.
tennis only. Yeah. Well, and some tennis court owners, like people where you like have to pay to use it or membership. Some of them have been converting to pickleball because they can fit twice as many people in.
Yeah.
So they can make twice as much money.
When I started
And
playing,
there's more interest.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, right now, yeah, of course.
When I started playing, there were no indoor pickleball courts in Jacksonville.
One's opening
Maybe
by my
one.
house right now.
Oh no!
Really?
It's in, and I told the guy. I went down to Orlando. I played for like 6 hours at an indoor court, and I told him, I'm like, you gotta come up to Jacksonville. And then, like a year later, he did not come up to Jacksonville to build another one. But anyway, now it's all over the place. Like we have a bunch of indoor places, which is cool. But it's you gotta pay. Outside, you can play for free.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And there's a foreigner.
Now, can you play on a tennis court? Can you just play?
I have a
just go
net.
to a
I have
tennis
my
court and
own
play?
net. Like I
Okay.
bought my own net. I can turn a tennis court into a pickleball court in 5 minutes.
So I will let you know, I bought a net, a pickleball set for my family.
Oh, okay.
For Christmas 2 Christmases ago. And
It hasn't been opened
so the thing is like a couple days later, my wife had like a pinched nerve in her shoulder and had to go through. So we're like, okay, we just didn't even set up. We didn't think about it. And now, like this summer, we're like, oh, we should do it. It's just been too hot.
No, it's summer.
So I'm like,
Yep.
We've been waiting.
Right. I try to play after 7:30 in the morning till about 8:30. I have meetings later. But anyway, you can't. I took my son out a couple of weeks ago for the afternoon, and we were drenched in sweat in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's so hot.
So we played for like 40 minutes. I'm like, you know what? Let's not torture ourselves because
Yeah.
there's no point. So the best time to play is from September in Florida, from
Right.
September till about May. I think it's end of September.
I
May.
will have to say I'm going to try it out sometime
Yeah.
and then never do
Just
it.
let me know. Oh yeah.
No, I would like to try it sometime. Maybe when it gets cooler.
Yeah.
But I bet I could get my son into it. I bet my son, if I came home with some paddles and a ball, I bet I could hyperfixate my son. We'd really get into pickleball for about a month, I would say, and then he'd be like, wait.
No, that's how. So I never heard of it. I went out there to play one game with Alex. He introduced me to the game. I went home and he told me one thing. He's like, "Do not buy a paddle." I went home and I bought a paddle. Because
Why do you say don't buy a paddle?
They are expensive.
Oh, and then you might quit.
They are
and then-
complete. So here is on my third paddle that I bought the very first time, and this is a defending paddle. You see how
What's that
different
mean?
shaped? It's a different shape.
Well, this one does have
It's
the
bigger.
like, honeycomb
Yes.
kind of.
sorry. So this one is the honeycomb one, but this is a more defending paddle. The other ones are more strength, so you
What
can
do you
hit
have
it.
one in each hand? What do you like? How
You
do
can hit it harder, right? It depends on your playing
Oh, it
style.
depends on how you play.
So the funny thing is, ping pong, I played very defensively. I just hit the ball back. With pickleball, I'm more
I
aggressive.
already injured my arm just now.
I'm more aggressive. But anyway, so there's huge difference, and the pedals can go from like $100 to $300.
Holy moly!
So they are expensive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it's a good. You can. There are shops around town. You can go in there and just take a pedal to try it out.
Okay.
And
What if I just want to play with a pickle?
With a pickle? I don't know. I mean, I guess you can hit it with a pickle. I mean,
I was thinking about bringing a jar of pickles.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I thought about it too. I was like, we're.
I don't have a jar of pickles. You know what I have recently? I bought.
I mean, there's a kitchen and you don't eat pickles.
a jar of okras. I went into my Ukrainian
Okras
store,
are good.
and it's. Have you ever had these? These are
Okras?
pickled okras.
I've eaten them. Yeah, jars. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know they existed.
You can
I'm
fry
like,
them.
oh,
They're better fried, but yeah, I can eat them pickled.
There are so many things you can pickle. I love
Yeah.
pickling stuff.
Pretty
man.
much, you can pickle just about any food.
Yeah. Have you guys seen Portlandia when they are? You can.
Yes,
We can
yeah,
pickle
yeah.
that or whatever.
We can pickle that.
We can pickle
We
that.
can pickle
They
that.
pickle a shoe. They
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, that okra's good. Yeah, pickled okra's good.
All right.
I like now the what's the artichokes? Those are good too.
Artichokes, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had
You
artichoke.
can pickle artichokes.
So we're getting the point in the pickle talk where I'm
Yeah.
going to say, do we have anything coming up?
Yeah, you got any shows coming up?
Comedy wise, I'm gonna be at the North Carolina Comedy Festival in September, so I'm
Oh yeah,
excited
that's
about
right.
that.
Nice,
Yeah,
man.
that's good
Yep.
to hear.
Are you in there, Bobby?
I am not.
Oh, but somebody has. Oh, Wes. I think Wes is in.
Yeah, Wes
Yeah.
Johnson's doing it. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, and I think J. Paul has done that in the past.
So that's how I got in there last year. I mean, I don't know if
Okay.
that's how I got in there, but J. Paul recommended it to me, so I applied
Cool,
last year,
cool.
and I got in there last year too. It's a really cool festival. You know, it's a comedy festival. Comedians are all over the country.
Yeah.
over
Nice.
there. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest one. Other than that, you know, whenever I'm on a show in town or whatever.
nice. Congrats,
Yeah,
man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Where are you gonna be?
I am gonna be here in like 10 minutes, and then I've got a show coming up in September down at Christy B's with some people. It'll be on Bobby Parker Comedy.
Oh, nice.
And I've got a couple other shows like the Hampton Hospitality. That I don't know the dates off the top of my head. Bobby Parker Comedy. Go find it there.
What's your Instagram handle?
Well, my website is iamstandup.com.
IamStandup.com, BobbyParkerComedy.com, JoeyNickel.com. Check out our dates. But I do want to plug my next one coming up will be the 15th, which is next week. The Friday the 15th, I will be in Lake City, so check that out. If you're in the Lake City area, let me know.
Nice.
We'll get you into the show. But other than that, thank you for joining us.
Yep, thanks for having me.
Thank you for telling us. No, that's okay. You can you can respond.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling us all about pickleball, even
Yep.
though it had nothing to do with pickles. I'm very disappointed we didn't eat.
But there was kitchen in there. Come on.
Yeah, there was a kitchen, and that made it worse because there was a kitchen and no food in it.
Yeah, and you can't go in there. But
Yeah. It was.
There's
a figure.
lots of
You didn't
serving,
tell
but not
me-
any food.
You didn't tell me it was a representation of a kitchen and not an actual kitchen.
Yes, right. I don't know why they call it the kitchen anyway.
Probably because it's called pickleball.
I
As a food name.
I feel misled and hungry.
Yeah. And you're from Hungary.
Yes.
So, just all around disappointing, food wise on this podcast. We're all hungry. Him from Hungary. We're hungry. There's a kitchen.
Yeah.
There's balls.
Balls.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Today is whatever we say it is, and you're here for it. I am Joey Nickel.
I'm Bobby Parker.
Imre Mehesz.
See you tomorrow.
Have a good one. I like that ending. I hope it sticks.
Which one? Oh, whatever it is.